Hey guys, yo everybody, and yo, welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel, guys. We are doing a live stream of PC Engine. So just a while ago, let's bring up a little let's bring up some graphics, right? So ooh, okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. So a while ago we did a YouTube community post where you guys voted to say what you guys wanted to see in the next stream. And you know what, guys, I kind of wanted PC Engine. Actually, to be honest, I was quite happy with any of them because I didn't pick stuff like Saturn and then 64 because they always end up winning. So here we are. So PC Engine won. We got 151 votes, 38%. And I'm glad it won. Guys, I seriously, absolutely love this system. So the game that you're seeing on screen now, I knew this game as Chan and Chan, right? Because when I had the PC Engine, I had like the Japanese, obviously the PC Engine was a Japanese import. That's what I had. And guys, you know what? It was we just do this game as Chan and Chan. That's what a guy called it in the shop. That's what we called it. That's what we knew it as. But since then, here you go. It's called J. and Jeff. So JJ and Jeff. So from what I understand, this is based on like a popular like Japanese maybe TV show or some kind of sitcom. I mean, it is just funny, right? As a kid, you're watching someone urinate, you kick them, there's a guy in the bush taking a dump. I mean, it is just really wacky. So I thought we'd kind of start with this. So before we start the gameplay, guys, just a couple of things to point out. One thing, that I have got this video monetized, but I've set it on the lowest possible ads out there. Do let me know how that is. If you're getting a lot of ads, tell me. Then what I may do is I may just I may stop monetizing live streams because I actually really do enjoy doing them. And what I might do is I may monetize the replay after if it gives me the option to do that. But while I'm streaming at that time, not monetize it. It'll be interesting to find out if we get kind of if adverts pop up, even if I decide not to monetize it, you know. So but that's like a little learning thing there. But just to go through a few things, if you're not subscribed, then a subscription and a like is always super duper appreciated. Channel merchandise is available as well. You can get stuff like baseball caps. We've got like a bubble t-shirt with the PCN logo in the bubble. And then what else we got? Here we go, a black t-shirt and like a shadow dancer kind of design. Everything, all the merchandise, obviously it supports the channel, as well as that 10% goes back into FPJ core development. So once I get the first kind of payment, 10% of that will go, and I kind of want it to go to new developers. I might leave it up for, you know, debate, but I'm kind of thinking, you know, maybe someone like Salal Retro Gaming that's bringing Toki to the Mister, or maybe someone like Obsidian.dev who's just been doing awesome work bringing new cores. So a lot of stuff out there, a lot of stuff happening. But hey, yo, Richard, how you doing, man? Hello everyone that's there. Hello Richard, Alan, Dr. Jerk. Dr. Jerk, okay. Retro Player, yo, my bro, how you doing? Pasto Ban, okay, so all good stuff. Right, let's give this a little bit of a chat, Let's pick the guy with the shades, right? Again, love the intro and everything about this game. It's just fantastic. Now, I'm going to be playing about with a volume of this because some games turn out to be lower and some turn out to be higher. Now, this game over here, like I said, we knew it's Chan and Chan. I had no idea. So like the characters give you clues in this, right? But you know what? We had no idea what they were saying. It's nice to read like the English part. So when I was young and I had this, I could only get like to a certain area in the game, and then after that it was like a dead end. But the PC Engine is fantastic, guys. The Analogue Pocket is just getting so much love, so much cool. So when you're playing this, it's a platformy game, and when you stop, as you can see, he kind of skids there, which kind of reminds me of Mario a bit. And look at that, right? And you know, as a kid, you had nothing like it. Look, that guy is urinating, guys, and I'm gonna kick him. So he's urinating on a lamppost, and I think we're gonna get the birds like defecating on us, right? It is just crazy. And like when you stop moving, he still walks. Can you kick the waterfall? I can't remember. So it's got slide physics worse than they did in Mario. Oh, you can break wind as well, if I remember correctly. No? Okay, I'm sure in the Japanese version I hear you, oh, it comes forward, right? Okay, I thought you're oh, they've changed this, right? In the Japanese, I'm sure, right? I don't know if I'm mistaken here. Someone let me know. If we can find out what the Japanese version is called, because I don't know, we can check it, right? But in the Japanese version, you didn't spray the aerosol, right? This is the American version. your fart came out of your behind, right? That's what happened. So that's actually quite interesting. I need to find out what the Japanese version is called, because I knew it as Chan and Chan, right? And it's not really Chan and Chan. That's just what we kind of called it. Okay, so wow, okay, I lost a lot of vitality. Do you lose vitality with time, or was I really running into a lot of stuff there? Let's run through it a little bit. Okay, so a little mole there. Again, toilet humor. Look, you got big piles. Literally, guys, that is piles of crap there that I need to jump over. Seriously, like, what? Look at that. Look at that. The bird's just it's trying to cack on your head. I mean, that's quite realistic, right? And see, there was a guy here. There was a guy. No, this is censored, guys, right? There was a guy that was defecating here, like around these bushes. We need to check the Japanese version. I need to, if someone can find out what the Japanese version is called, like the exact name, so we can go straight to it, I'd really, really appreciate it, because we could check it out. So they've definitely, yeah, this is censored. I mean, it's always the Japanese version that I kind of played. So you had to, here you go, so you have to kick. See, like stuff like that, you go through a door and they tell you, like, you get a clue about the log and kicking it and the platforms appear. Always kick lampposts, right? You end up getting coins, which I can't remember what you use them for. Oh, cherry gave me vitality. Oh, man, I missed the orange, right? Let's see if we could go in there. No, I can't remember. No, can we? No, maybe not. Okay. Like, kick any object, you end up getting coins. I can't remember what you use the coins for. Right, anyone know? Right, man, no one knows out there. All right, maybe we can come back to it. If someone can find the Japanese name, guys, that'd be wicked. I just want to find out if, instead of that, he actually does break wind, right? Because I remember him as breaking wind. I'm sure I would not get that wrong. That's not something I would get wrong, right? It's something you definitely remember as a kid. You're like, whoa, never seen anything like it. Okay. So how's everyone doing, man? I know this is like an early stream, but it's the only time I had. I think it's going to be like maybe 90 minutes, maybe 105 minutes. 1 hour 45 minutes will be the hard cut-off time, between 90 minutes and Nick on the PC. Nice on the PC. Okay. Oh yeah, no worries, man. Yeah. Mazamar's the developer. He's actually a really good friend, man. Really nice guy. Someone that I talk to, and someone that you know, kind of notifies me of the progress and everything he's up to. So we were talking the other day, and he did specifically mention the PC Engine CD core, saying that he'd like to get back to it, because to be honest, the state it's currently in at the moment, I don't really play. I mean, I've got plenty to play, so, and you know, I can play it on the Mister if I really want to play it. So I'll leave that until it, you know, until it matures more and the sounds in sync and it kind of gets a little bit better. So has anyone got the Japanese name for this? Right, because I don't want to search stuff. I want to kind of keep the stream going. So right, let's have a look at the next game. So next game, let's have a look at it. We're gonna have a look at Bloody Wolf, guys. This game is wicked. So I first played this game in an arcade in Camden Town. Someone took me there. Someone that my uncle told me not to hang around with, but hung around with the guys. The guy, yeah, the guy was cool. He took me to this arcade. It was in a basement, and it had Bloody Wolf, and it was an arcade game. I never found the arcade game, but I think the arcade game is called something else. That's why I never found it. I did find it years and years later, so I don't know if it was actually running on PC Engine hardware, or you know exactly what the deal was. Now, I like the fact the characters, when you put in your name here now, he's going to be Eagle, and I think the other guy is called Snake. So when I first got into Metal Gear, I was actually wondering if this had something to do with Metal Gear, just because of the name Snake, right? I mean, it was there. Then I kind of went back and revisited the game, and guys, this is actually a game that I completed back in the day on the PC Engine, and I recommend this to anyone. It's aged really well. It plays fantastically well, guys. And on the PC Engine, like the NES, it only had 2 buttons, and instead of start and select, I think it was select and run, right? So in this one, in order to fire a grenade, you have to press the run button. So if you think about it as a NES controller, cool, we're gonna check that next, Alan. Thank you, Kato. Right, wicked. So what you have to do is, yeah, like the NES, right, where the start button is. So chucking a grenade is a little bit weird, but the shotgun is a fantastic weapon. It's just a great game. You get to ride a bike, and I remember riding a bike, man, as a kid, and just thinking like, wow, this game absolutely sheer awesomeness, right? And I think the first level boss, if I'm not mistaken, is like Shotgun Man. The whole thing is just epic, right? Your bike can shoot. I mean, look at that, right? Again, the arcade game, fantastic, but man, the PC Engine, right? Now, remember, I've always said to you guys that if you're regulars on the channel, like, as much as I love console computer gaming, I have a strong bias towards the arcade. Now, I know arcade games were there, they were designed to take our money and whatnot. I think you can drive the bike inside as well, or can you? Let's find out. Not this one, maybe this one. So yeah, I have a strong bias. Oops. Let's shoot these guys up here. Yes, I have a strong bias towards him, and one great thing that I liked about the PC Engine when I had it, a lot of my favorite arcade games were on this system, you know? I was like, wow, I'm playing like Ninja Spirit, Ninja Warriors, Legend of Hero Tomna, Mr. Heli. Well, Mr. Heli I didn't play in the arcade, but it's a fantastic game, man. Yeah, I found some weird stuff in the Japanese version of the game, you know, some weird stuff in the menu where it kind of turned into English and whatnot. Right, this is wicked. Let's see if we can get to the first boss, because I really do like Shotgun Man, man. I think Shotgun Man is fantastic. Like, what a brilliant name. I love how it slows down here as well. Awesome. Oh, I forgot I had the shotgun. And the soundtrack for this is brilliant. I think I'm going to end up using the soundtrack for this on one of the weekly news videos. It just has to be done. A big shout out to Alan for actually recommending R-Type. Alan, I don't know if you noticed, but on the latest news video, I used R-Type Lure, and that was definitely inspired by you. You know, you can't, when I was searching for something that sounded like the original R-Type soundtrack, I think I went for R-Type. What was it called? R-Type. One on the PlayStation. Here we go. Shotgun Man. Are you making all that racket? Right, let's see if I can beat him, and then we'll move over and we'll go back and see if the Japanese version of the game is a little bit different. Oh, let me grenade them. I think you can stab them as well, to be honest. Yeah. Gonna do a bad job here. Ah, I'm out. Okay, so let's go to this Kato game, right? So I may have to go out of the folder. So it's going to be PC Engine. And Alan, thank you for that, man. Always prefer your help, man. Absolutely awesome. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Okay. So Kato Ken-chan. Sorry, Kato-chan Ken-chan. Okay, I can see why it was called Chan and Chan. Let me have a look at chat while it loads up. Helicopter and Buddy Wolf. Legendary Axis is. I never really played number 2 so much. Number 1 is what I played a lot of. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. So let's have a look at this, right? So we'll go. Okay, so the guys are different as well, right? In the American one, the 2-player had sunglasses. Oh wow. Okay, let's skip this because we've kind of seen the beginning part. Right. Let's see if I'm right. I told you guys, look at that. So this is the version I remember. So in the USA version, they've made it so that attack is forward and it's a spray can, but in the Japanese version, you're farting, right? Because this was toilet humor. Now, I noticed as well in the US version, on the lamppost, you couldn't see the urine stream, right? Here you go. You could only see him, you could see him, but without that little stream between his legs. But in the Japanese version, you can see it. Okay, so I had no idea it was that heavily censored, right? Okay, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is toilet humor. It's not the worst thing. It's just, you know, as a kid, I looked at it and I was like, wow, this is just nuts, right? Okay, let's see if I can do that jump on them and just, okay, that's cool. I think you get in the toilet for hints. No? What? No? Okay. No, okay, cool. Right, I was pretty sure you could, but I guess that goes memory, right? Okay. Should really get those power-ups, man. Right, there should be someone defecating in like the bushes, right? And oh, so never wanted fruit so much in my life. To be honest, I do like fruit. Right, let's see if where is he? Am I completely wrong? I could be. Ah, no, I knew it. Look at that. Okay, so the guy's defecating. That was definitely different in the American version as well. So, and you get to see his behind when you kick it. Okay, as you can see. So, Like in the American version here, yeah, so in the Japanese version, you have to figure out, I mean, you have to kick at that stump, but there's a lot of stuff like that's hidden in there, so you'll eventually end up hitting a dead end, right? You know, because we didn't have, we didn't have Google Lens and stuff like that to help us. I'm pretty sure at some point you kicked the toilet to go in there, right? Okay, sorry, I was actually moving it up there, so this we can bet, and this is where you get the tips, right? Where he tells you, okay, why couldn't I? No, I can't go back in. So it's where you get the tips. You get the tips in the toilet saying, like, you know, when the tree stump comes, kick it. I actually found that out on a different stream for the PC Engine. Someone actually mentioned that. Yo, Neo Severa, how you doing, my buddy? Hope you're well, man. Awesome person, man. A big shout out to all the, oh man, what is it again? Mention your product, man. Give it a shout here. I forgot what it's called, man. Nova Blast. That's it, Nova Blast, right. Let's have a look. What was I thinking? Okay, so what's really good, there's a game that I used to play called Sun 2. It was Japanese only, right? And the translation is out now. So there was a translation, there was stuff that I found out after, and this game is absolutely fantastic. Yo, Michael McCann in the house. Yo, Lord Metroid, how you doing, man? Always a pleasure to have you, man. Lord Metroid is one of the earliest people I remember from the channel, like early day subscriber from when I started covering FPGA stuff. So good to have all you guys around, man, in this just kind of like random Wednesday afternoon 4 p.m. UK stream. Now there was some games mentioned, I'll have a look at them, but feel free to if you can, as usual, pump them in block capitals, and we'll a standalone message in block capitals, and we can have a look at those games. Now guys, I love this game. Like, honestly, like, I so love this game, and I played this a lot as a kid, man, like a lot. Not understanding all the text, obviously, but you still can make it quite a bit far through the game. Now, the story of this game is, right, I've actually done a separate video talking about it before I even got into the Mr. stuff, right, and that was over here in the UK, it might be the case in European countries and maybe the USA as well, right? You got your shopping trolleys, right? You put £1 in the shopping trolley and you take it, you put a coin, your local coin, it used to be £1, you put it in the shopping trolley, you do your shopping, and when you leave, you put the shopping trolley back and get your £1 back, right? So what we used to do is, people used to bring the shopping trolleys home, right? So me and a friend of mine, sometimes my brother, we used to collect shopping trolleys, right? And we used to keep the £1, right? £1 used to go a long way back then, you know, when you're kids, it was good money. And I remember on one day, I think it was like 9 or something, that I found with my brother, right? And obviously, you know, my little brother was with me. He's 5 years younger than me, so I must have been like, I don't know, 14, 15. He must have been under 10. And, you know, I kind of felt bad. He was supposed to get half the money with me because he was with me doing it. And I was like, look, let's get a PC Engine game. So I kind of convinced him, let's get a PC Engine game and we can both play it. And to be honest, I probably wasn't the best brother in the fact that when I was at home, I hogged the system. So they had to wait for me to be out, you know, for them to actually play it. But we bought Sun 2, like whatever it was like £9, £8, £10. I still remember buying a travel card for £1 and grabbing this game. So this game's very special to me. And when I saw the translation, I kind of had to check it out, and I'll show you the benefits of the translation, right? Hopefully if we can. So like, obviously all this text was in Japanese, right? So okay, some of this stuff, you're buying it, you don't know what it means. Destroys some walls. Like, I never knew about this power up, and I'm like, okay, I can actually destroy walls now. Like that's brilliant. I can't remember how you fired the bomb now, to be honest, but we'll give that a shot, right? So here we go. So then I was like, okay, Castlevania style, can you attack the wall? You know, you're finding secrets in walls. Now I don't know if it's the money, what you pay for it, and the payoff you get back, right? But what you can't do is, if you don't buy the power up, you can't smash the wall. So it's not, I don't think it reveals the walls to you, but you know, if you start smashing all the walls, if the wall is smashable within the game, you can smash it. And honestly, this is a game that's aged really well, and this is why I have the love for the PC Engine. Even stuff, I think you can smash this one. No, it's further down, right? Okay. Loved how like the scenery change. Oh, you know what, give me 1 second, because the sound's gone really low in this game. I just want to put it up a bit because the sound is fantastic. Yo, wicked, Lord Metroid, thank you so much for signing up, man. Truly awesome, man. Oh, wicked, right. Hopefully you can hear some of it better now. But guys, the soundtrack is just next level for this game, man. I mean, I absolutely love it. And guys, like, as much as I love my Mister, man, like I absolutely love and adore the Analogue Pocket. I mean, we have got all this stuff, and I'm really hoping soon we will get. Is this one the one I can smash now? I'm really hoping soon we will end up getting like, you know, analog cores, you know, spiritualized cores, and getting like stuff like the Atari Lynx. What's the other one? The Neo Geo Pocket Color, and another. So this thing's always a pain, but I have to tell you one thing, playing this on the FPGA instead of emulation, honestly, it's so much smash. In fact, here's the wall that I smashed. So I didn't really get much from that wall. I don't know if I spent more than 50 on that power up, right? So I hope I find a better wall. I got an apple that gave me, you know, 50 Zene, right? That's the currency. So again, guys, it's the PC Engine is just full, like it's full of awesome games like this. And that's why I always say, like, so on the SNES, it had games like Contra Spirits, right? So sorry, concentrating here. So it had games like Contra Spirits, which I absolutely loved, right? Super Mario World. You know, those are probably my favorite two games on the SNES, and obviously the time I spent playing Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. But when it comes to actual playing individual games, right? Oh, there's another one. Okay, playing individual games, nothing beat the Super Nintendo, the PC Engine for me, right? I love the SNES. There was a lot of games I liked on here. My mind's just going blank with a lot of stuff on there, right? Sorry, Sunset Riders, NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat 2. There was a lot of games on the SNES, but man, like, the PC Engine just had that arcade stuff, you know, seeing games in the arcade, and honestly, like, whatever shortcomings the PC Engine had, you didn't feel it with the playability, right? The playability was just fantastic. Like, it just played. And we'll have a look at some of the arcade games as well. And there's some, yeah, there's just some wicked games. It felt to me, obviously the Neo Geo came out and it was a lot more powerful, right? This felt to me like I had the arcade experience at home, and I think PC Engine was the only console that really did that to me. Like, the Mega Drive I played when I was a kid, and I kind of appreciated the Mega Drive when I got older. I kind of preferred the SNES when those machines were kind of current, right? But yeah, it had a lot more arcade ports, but yeah, I was playing a lot of SNES stuff at the time. But man, PC Engine, wicked. I wish that's out of all my consoles, right? The SNES, Mega Drive, whatever I had, Neo Geo. If I could ever pick one that I kept and I never sold, it would have to be the PC Engine, right? Those Hue cards just look so darn good, man. Like absolutely amazing, right? Let me go, and I'm just gonna go to let me just have a look at chat 1 second, and because someone mentioned some games at the beginning. Okay, so Mesopotamia, right? Someone mentioned. Let's see if that's the game here. So let's have a look at some of the stuff. Right, okay, so let's go the way. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. So someone mentioned this right at the beginning. So that was perhaps the band. Sorry, man. I'm really bad with names. And then someone mentioned Soldier Blade as well. So we'll check some other stuff out as well. Super Mario World. Yeah, you know what, Lord Metroid. That's the main reason. You know, that and Contra 3 that I don't. Oh, that's got a bit loud now with this game. I have to keep an eye. I have to kind of adjust the sound almost on a per game basis for this stream. So yeah. You know, Super Mario World is a masterpiece. It's the best Mario Brothers game out there, man. Like, without a doubt. To this day, it's the best one. Oh, I think I've tried this. I don't remember. Maybe I have. I can't remember. Let's have a look. Okay, this is wacko. What do I do? Do I absorb the? Oh, okay. I can fire. Right. Okay. This is as weird as they come. Right. Wow. This game is nuts. And again, this is what I loved about the PC Engine. Like, you got some right crazy stuff on here. Not sure if I'll play this now, but oh man, I can't fault its originality, man. And you know, that's another thing I liked about the PC Engine, because it was a Japanese console. When I bought games, right, for some reason, the shop I went to, they just had just the cards by themselves. It was very rare that I saw boxed games, right? In fact, I don't remember having any boxed games. I pretty much remember most of my games being unboxed, right? So I had to pick. Oh, my controls are reversed. I had to pick my games based on what the cover looked like, right? Oh, China Warrior is yeah. China Warrior is wicked. Definitely gonna do that, right? This is fantastic. Wow, seriously, wow. Again, just nuts, absolute nuts, right? Wow, the control reverse is wicked. Wow. Right, guys, this really has impressed me, man. But you know what? Let's go China Warrior now, man. So was China Warrior the Japanese name or the... I wonder. Right, okay, so let's go. Did it make... oh, it did. Okay, cool. So I had China Warrior. Guys, I love China Warrior, man. China Warrior was... it just looks so good. I mean, the sprite, your character was so big. And at that time, consoles had limitations to how big the character could be. I mean, it's not really the greatest game, but I don't know, for some reason, I really did like it. TMS, yeah, it is a sneaky stream. I kind of wanted to get it done. Do you know what? And I spent so much time like on social media yesterday. I was supposed to do this yesterday. So now I've taken I'm taking like a little bit of a chill pill, man. I need to focus on stuff that I really enjoy doing, like streams and just kind of other stuff. So I was like, no, I need to just sneak this in there today. But this happened at 4 p.m. UK time today. I was kind of planning this for 6 p.m. UK time yesterday. So what I do is I generally try and do a stream when I finish a spout of night shifts, right? And then I'm kind of a little bit zoned out. I do the stream. It's a lot of fun. I was trying to see if I could punch. Oh, I can punch it again, guys. This game, you know what? Like looking at it on this screen, it really doesn't do it justice. Like on my CRT, this just looked wicked. The skin of your character, right, who I imagine is based on Bruce Lee, right, just looked absolutely wicked. Like it almost looked, at the time, I remember this being photorealistic, right? I remember being like, wow, like completely and just utterly being blown away by it, man. I was like, wow, absolutely. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not the most playable game out there. Okay, did I get that? It's not the most playable game out there, but it's not a bad game, man. It was just, yeah, again, I did have a lot of PC Engine games, and that I think is my regret of, you know, of the machine that I really wish I kept. I really wish if I kept that PC Engine, right? I mean, when I say it's not the greatest of game, it's decent enough that you can work out the strategy. I mean, I'm not doing a good job of it here, right? But you can work out the strategy of each enemy, and you can, obviously you can tackle the enemy by kind of working out the strategy. I mean, just the way he kind of comes in with that, absolutely brilliant, man. Let's have a look at some other games. We'll try and get through a lot of games because, guys, there's a lot of games on here. So there's a game in the American version called Blazing Lasers, right? But I'm going to go Japanese version because the version I had was Gunhead, right? And even to this day, I have to say, it's one of the best shmups I've paid. Okay, so let's go for Gunhead first. I don't know what the special version is. I had the plain version of Gunhead, and it's like, you know, it's one of the first shmups that I really got into, right? Because I always say on the channel that when it comes to shmups, right, it has to be, I have to be made powerful. I want enough power-ups, so it's filling up the screen, right? You don't need it straight away, but I want to feel powerful. You know, Gradius Nemesis does that with all the different options you have. All the other games, I mean, guys, look how fast it is, right? Now, I was going to play this with the Turbo Grafx controller I've got for the 8BitDo RF version, but the reason I didn't go with that, right, was because just in case we play the 6-button game with like Street Fighter, again, guys, like what a banger of a game, man. Now, the sound's a little bit lower in this. Hopefully you're getting some of it, right? I think I like Power 3, so I'm going to focus on getting Power 3 because that's the one I kind of remember liking back in the day. Oh, okay, I kind of missed that thing there. Right, now let's get the, here we go. And now look at that. So as you get the different numbered power-ups, right, you can see your fire increasing. Now, there was different fires that I liked as well, don't get me wrong, but I think throughout the game, this is the one that I went with. And guys, like, check this out. Play it on your Analogue Pocket right now. Oh, okay, that changes it up a little bit. So play it on your Analogue Pocket now. Play it on your PC Engine. Guys, play it on emulation. Play it wherever you're going to play it, right? There's, honestly, I always say there's no right or wrong way of playing it. It's all about what you enjoy, right? So, like, for example, I've got friends that they know nothing of FPGA gaming, right? When they saw, like, an Ambernick, in fact, I thought I got the wrong one there. So when I got my, I gave one of my friends who I used to go arcade with, a guy called Chris, closest, you know, one of my closest friends that I grew up with, right? I gave him the Ambernick, and that guy's blown away by it. It's got all the arcade games we used to play as a kid. It's got so much stuff on there. To him, it's bliss, right? But okay, let's get a different numbered one now. Ah, look at that. Right, so to him, it is the best thing he's ever seen. But you know, he doesn't know too much about FPGA gaming. I wanted to take the mister around this house and everything, but because our time was so limited, we just ended up chilling, and I don't know, just chilling really, just talking. He's like a link, so I meet a lot of different friends with him, some of whom like I haven't seen for a long time. So you know, you can play stuff wherever you want to play it, right? You know, like my brother, I bought him like a cheap Android not an Android, sorry, a Linux handheld. Absolutely loves it, right? You know, I kind of wish sometimes I was living in the Matrix and I adjusted to that, but I could always feel something wrong with the arcade games when I knew them well. So yeah, that was, again, what a banger of a game, man. Seriously, if you're into shmups, it's likely that you've played this, right? But if not, yeah, this is just something you guys need to play, man. I can't remember where I fire here. It doesn't look like I'm firing anything. Ah, here we go. All right, let's try something else, right? Because I can play it. No, Philip, I'm off today, man. Hey, yo, welcome as well. Good afternoon to you. Right, let's have a look at some games. So, oh, you know what? Let me go. There was one earlier on. So, Soldier Blade. Let me do Soldier Blade, and then we'll do that Tensirio, yeah? So, Soldier Blade, that was a request before the stream. So, let's kind of go through them. So, let's see if there's an American version out. Ah, here we go, Soldier Blade. So, not familiar with this, right? But there's a lot of games that we'll probably see in this stream, right? But I'll know them, but I won't know what they're called, right? Or I'll know what the Japanese name was if it was different. So, yeah, man, but this is such an amazing, seriously, such an amazing console. Guys, if the sound does get too low or too loud at any point, just point it out because it's changing from game to game with the PC Engine. Yeah, TMS, I know nothing of FPGA gaming, man, and that is actually a fact that I live by, right? But like I said, I got into this for CPS2, man, but man, I've just had so much more, and I'm noticing it, right? Like an example was I was playing a game, like there's an Android handheld that I have, and sometimes I film emulation footage on it. It lets me film in 1080p. So if there's games that aren't necessarily out, or I just want to get some footage for a game, I'll film that in bed or at work or even on public transport, right? Oh wow, this is like Gunhead as well. So I'll film on that, right? And you know, I was playing a game on the Android handheld and I was getting butchered, like butchered. All right, actually, I even know what game it is. It was Ninja Spirit on the Game Boy and the Game Boy DMG, right? I'm a big DMG fan, right? I love the Game Boy DMG. Oh, it's my favorite one. So I got yeah, I was okay. I'm sucking on this. Yeah, so I played Ninja Spirit on emulation and I was dying, man. And in the end, I couldn't even use the footage, the gameplay. I'm not that I have excellent gameplay, but the gameplay was so bad I couldn't use it, right? And then I came home and I played it on the Analogue Pocket in bed. I was like, let me try it out. And on the Analogue Pocket, I got to like, I nearly completed the game. I think I got to like the 4th or 5th boss before I even like died. And I was like, wow, there's a big difference. So if a lot of you guys are playing stuff on software emulation and you're thinking, man, I'm too old, my skills are bad, right? It may not necessarily be your skills, guys. It may actually be the fact that because of that little bit of latency there, or anything that might be off slightly, right? That you're gonna get an accurate representation in FPGA. You're gonna play your games a lot better, and that's something that I discovered. Don't get me wrong, I still suck, right? But I don't suck as bad as I do when I'm playing stuff, especially on Android. Android's just got inherent latency on there for 2D games. 3D emulation on there, not bad. Sorry, 10, okay, 10 series. Did I even go? Okay, so let's go. Ah, here we go. Oh, Saint Dragon! Thank you for that one. I love this game. To be honest, I didn't even know this was out for the PC Engine. I played this in the arcade. If this was out on the PC Engine, I would have got this for the PC Engine. And again, it's just going back to the point of, man, this machine just, it kills it with the arcade ports, right? I mean, look how, wow. So you can see, right, it doesn't have the shine, some of the shine the arcade has. I can see the sound effects are off as well. Let me just turn the sound effects down a bit because it might be deafening a little bit. So let's have it here. Right, okay. And again, we've got an FPGA, we've got the arcade version, right? And which is obviously the version that I would play, but it's amazing. We don't have that for the Pocket yet, but it's amazing. It's amazing having the PC Engine there and having this version. Now, I'm used to the arcade version, and I can feel that it's different with some of the stuff, especially the movement and everything. It feels a little bit more. It definitely feels slower than the arcade, the way everything moves. But you know what? I would have been happy with this, man. The sound just feels the sound effects feel, I don't know, they feel too loud to me. Let's see if we can see the first boss, which is that bull, right? So again, and again, this machine had so many shmups on there. There was one with a rabbit that was fantastic. Ear Zonk is something that I got introduced to kind of like recently. So in regard to the system, this is on the arcade, the Jalico Mega System 1. We should be getting some more games. Right? Oh man, I kind of thought I would make that, right? Bobby the Bull, wicked. Yo, Retro Tuner in the house. How you doing, man? Yeah, you know what? Retro Tuner, like I was saying earlier, in case you weren't here, that for me it's a tie between the SNES and the PC Engine. There's definitely, I would say there's probably more games I actually like on the PC Engine, because a lot of the games are definitely like more arcade focused, and it is, a lot of it is arcade for me, right? Let's have a look at some of the stuff here as well, if anyone hasn't mentioned the game. Good to see Saint Dragon on there, that's fantastic. Oh, one more going in there. I'm just going to keep it on vanilla display mode, to be honest. Oh, Chase HQ was kind of alright on there from what I remember. There's probably a lot of games, right? Okay, New Zealand Story, right? I remember New Zealand Story being fantastic on here as well. Yeah, Rabbit Punch. Well, yeah, that's awesome, man. I don't know, something about that game. So there was a shop I used to go to, and the guys used to play PC Engine there, yeah, I used to kind of hang out there a bit and watch the guys play. And I remember them playing like the Rabbit Punch game on there. I don't think I had it for the PC Engine. If I did have it, it was very kind of late, right? Because, you know, as kids, I couldn't have every console. I had to sell a console in order to get another console, right? It was the hustle, right? You know, lack of funds, and, you know, yeah, it was just, yeah, need to sell this to get this. It's just how life was. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked a lot of my part growing up, going through the hustle, doing all of that stuff. It was cool, you know. But if I had like, you know, if I had like rich parents that were buying me everything, maybe I'd have all my consoles, right? But I was more of the attitude of, yeah, I don't really care for the old stuff anymore. We've got something new, and that's replaced it, right? And, you know, you get older, you find out, okay, the warp, where's that going to take us? Oh, no, speed, okay. Oh, no. Was there a warp somewhere? I can't remember. There was a warp in this game where you shoot a side of it. It might be at the very beginning, actually. But again, a very, very good arcade conversion. I think the Amiga version of New Zealand Story was really good as well. But it's, again, fantastic game, man. Really, really good. Again, brilliant soundtrack. I really liked the soundtrack when you actually finished the level. That was really good. A good jingle to have, like, you know, on as like a telephone jingle or something. Ooh. How do I get out of here? Okay. Right, let's okay, cool. Let's just do this level, and then we'll move on to some other games. Feel free to get your suggestions in block capital, guys. I am keeping half an eye on chat. Oh, Parasol Stars, please. Wicked Filet. That is coming up. Let's do Parasol Stars. So Parasol Stars, right? I like this game, right? But I never fully played this back in the day. I'll show you the one that I played that was similar to this. Do you know what? I have to say there's one thing that sucked about the PC Engine, right? That it only bloody had one port on there. I mean, that sucked. It took me a long time to get a multi-tap because it was just difficult to find in the UK anywhere. And, you know, I got it like ages and ages after. So, you know, when my friends used to come around, all I could do was play one-player games, man. It just kind of sucked, man. That's my biggest, like, qualm with this, right? If I have to pick one criticism, it's the fact that it's got one darn port, man. I mean, why would you do that? Let me turn the sound up a bit because I'm sure it's got a decent soundtrack. So again, like, big fan of a big screen of the single screen. Ah, man. Okay, cool. So I need to. Ah, cool, okay. Those two lives right at the beginning. Love how the fact it's the guy from Bubble Bobble, right? Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So the story of Bubble Bobble 3. I think like there's different, the Game Boy version of this is decent as well from what I remember. Again, very, very good mechanic, right? In this. Fire it across there. Chuck a piano in their head, you know they're dead. Oh, look, you got the bubbles there from Bubble Bobble, right? The water bubbles, fantastic. Love the references to it. I wonder if there's any rainbows in this, right? I mean, that'd be really good. You get a power up somewhere, there's a rainbow that fires out. Fantastic. Again, love how like the level ends and your character just kind of whisks out of the level Mary Poppins style, right? You know, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine goes down. If you know, you know. Wow, very generous with the amount of lives you're getting here, right? What? That heart got me. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. Yo, Scandal, how you doing, man? Let's do Lemmings, man. Let's do Lemmings Japanese. Let's see how it translates over to let's see how it translates over to I mean, I've always preferred playing Lemmings on with a mouse, right? That's how originally I played it on the Amiga, but yeah, let's see how it kind of translates over to... Oh, where's Lemmings? Lemmings, okay, no. No, okay. Lemmings here. No, okay. Where am I? Or is it Super Grafx, sorry, beta prototypes. Alright, have a look at my stuff here. Oh, okay, I like this. I'm glad I got this pack now. We can... have a look at all stuff there. I've got quite a wow. I've got quite a collection of PC Engine stuff, to be honest. I'm a little bit proud of it. Right, Scandal. I can't see Lemmings. You know, I can't see it here. I'm sure I did actually at one point. I remember seeing it somewhere and think, oh, you know what? It might be. Where's any? Is it under this one? Let's have a look. No, no, okay, weird. Nah. Alright, probably repeating through some of them. I just want to make sure it's not on here. Right, okay, sorry, man. Can't find the Lemmings. Ooh, okay. You know what? Let's do, okay, let's do Legend of Hero Tomna, right? Love this game in the arcade, and this was just wicked. Yeah, do you know what, Digital Dev, sorry, I'm just seeing the Mister's the best to play with TV, right? But if you want a handheld, there's nothing better than the Analogue Pocket at the moment. Like for me, both of them really do complement each other, right? You know, it's and who's working on bringing like kind of like a cross save app? I think maybe Wizzo or the they're working on bringing like a cross, you know, a save kind of where a save feature where you just connect your Pocket to your Mister, unless it's already there, I can't remember, right? And it just, yeah, your save just, you carry on, you know, playing on your Mister, then you just carry on your Analogue Pocket. I mean, that sounds interesting, right? When that kind of comes to it, kind of similar to like a PS Vita, and I'm spotting like a little graphical glitch there, but kind of like the PS Vita and like the PlayStation 4, you know, when you had the game you were playing on there. Like I remember doing Mercenary Kings, playing that on the Vita and carrying on the PS4. So yeah, I always I've been saying like Mr. is King, right? And I kind of still stand by that, man. I still think that's the best one. But man, the Analogue Pocket is no joke. Like a lot of stuff is coming out for it, man. A lot of stuff out. A lot of new developers. Obsidian.dev. Who else? The person that bought Jailbreak. I can't remember their name off the top of my head. Then there was someone else that released the game just out of the blue. So we've got new people. But Obsidian.dev. He's bringing a lot of arcade ports over, man, to the Analogue Pocket, which is absolutely fantastic. This Legend of Hero Tomna reminds me a little bit of kind of get those Willow vibes off it, right? Remember Willow? You know, you're the little guy there. Kind of reminds me of that. But again, like, and you know, I've got to give a big shout out to Wicker Wacker here, right? Martin Dondon, who brought us the IRMM 72 core. So on the Mister, we have got the IRMM 72 core and the M92 core. But you know what, guys? In case you're not really aware, IRMM 72 and M92 is going to be coming over to the Analogue Pocket, and hopefully at some point I will be able to have like a preview version, like a working build to show you guys. So kind of looking forward to that, because the arcade M72, okay, M92, I know a lot of people will pick that over M72, but I always go with like my era in the arcade, right? And when I played these games in the arcade, and these are M72, that's my preferred choice. Like I love the M92. It's got R-Type Leo in it, Ninja Baseball, Batman, Gun Force. It's got a whole bunch of really good games on there, right? My favorite two being on the R-Type Leo and R-Type Leo and Ninja Baseball, Batman, right? But guys, like the IRM M72 is, the games for the 72 is what I actually played in the arcade, man. It was just a wicked arcade system, and again, this is why my love for the PC Engine, right? My love for the PC Engine is I've got all these arcade games, man. I've got them, and I'm playing them at home. I'm playing Legend of Hero Tomna. This was a game that as soon as I saw this in the arcade, like I fell in love with it, man. As well as other games that were on the IRM 72 hardware. Actually, let's have a look at another one as well on IRM 72, guys. I'll look at chat after this last game, so get your things in. Oh, okay, guys, does anyone know what is it Hammering Harry? Is it on here? They got a different name? Was it Japanese only? I'm sure it's on here, right? Oh, does anyone know what Hammering Harry is? It called something else before it? Okay, can't remember. Let's load up Jackie Chan anyway. Jackie Chan is awesome. So, Philly, you know what? The Steam Deck OLED is wicked. I've given him my Steam Deck to my kid now. He's being careful when he's playing it, right? But I'm using the ROG Ally, man. I've just kind of gone over to that for the moment, just to play some PC games. I'm trying to play I'm either gonna crack on with Tales of Arise or Final Fantasy Remake. I want a chill game to play, man. But I end up doing a lot of content. Or end up spending too much time on social media, man. I just get involved in too much stuff. But I'm kind of telling myself now that I'm going to only get involved in the positive stuff. The negative stuff, I'm just going to kind of leave it off, man. It takes up too much time, and yeah, it's not worth it. Guys, this game is wicked, right? A little bit of trivia here and a little bit of dumbness from me. It showed that not only am I a little bit of a dumbass now, but I was a dumbass when I was young as well. And back then I was good at games. I never figured out how to do Jackie Chan's fireball, right? And all you got to do is hold the button down and press it. Oh, okay, let's go to that. So Deco, wicked. Thanks for that, Philly. Always appreciate everything you add to the streams. So let's go right with it. Deco, okay, so okay, wicked. So let's go to D. Now I never had oh, okay, where am I? I'm going blind. Am I going blind here? Japan has Deku no Gensan, right? Okay, maybe it wasn't out for this then. I thought it was out. Maybe I'm just thinking M72 instead of PC Engine. So let's have a look at Jackie Chan. To be honest, the demo of this does an absolute great job of it, man. I can chat and read it. Chat. This is a wicked game, guys. Like seriously, like getting this game again. Picked it randomly, car only. Had a look at it. There you go. Thank you, Retro Tuner. No, Hammering Harry. I'm really glad you kind of cleared that up, right? Because I'm getting confused between what's on the M72 arcade hardware, and a lot of that is on the PC Engine, but Hammering Harry isn't one of those games, right? And guys, PC Engine is just banging. And while the demo kind of runs and your missus gets kidnapped, let me just flash some merchandise, some channel merchandise on here. You know, cheap shots. All right, let's go to another IRM M72 game, right? So let's go to a classic. Let's go at art. Actually, no, you know what? Let's have a quick go on this. Wicked game. Seriously, like I remember playing this as a kid, and everything in this, the boss fights, the whole game, the way it flows, like what a wicked game. And you know, Retro Tuner, like when I'm playing this now, I have to agree with you. I think if someone put a gun to my head and they said, no, you can't have SNES and you can't have PC Engine, you have to pick one or the other, right? I think I'd have to go PC Engine, just because there's just so many games on it that I like probably more games on this system I like than I like on the SNES, and I absolutely love the SNES. Right, so you get your different power-ups here. Let's do a Hadouken, right? So let's charge up. Can't believe I never figured that out when I was a kid. Either that or I've forgotten because I don't remember it, right? But again, really good how everything was implemented in this game. You get your different fires, and it's up Castlevania style, up and fire to do your fire. Again, just works well. You've got your Hadouken. I don't know if I was actually doing like Hadoukens and stuff, actually doing a fireball motion trying to get the move to come out, when it was just something simple. You know what? Okay, I was hoping to get a fireball on him. Come on, Tiger. Oh. Again, I really like, you know, the soundtrack. Let's see. I kind of like this move where he does that little spin kick. I can't remember what character out of one of the fighting games has like a move like that. Wicked. Ah, interesting. A combo of the fireball and a punch did it. I think there's a bit we can run over the waterfalls at the beginning. I can't even remember, to be honest. Oops, thought it was dead. I love it. Do you know what? One thing that I always wanted, right? I wanted the PC Engine GT, man. Like, I so wanted that. Right. So this is got a bounce here, man. Ah, no, perfect. Again, great bonus stage in it. Just how this game is structured, right? Like, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Ah, nice. I got more fireball power-ups, man. Wicked. I'm glad I kind of used those. I wonder if 5's the actual maximum you can have, or can you store more? I fireballed the bird. Oh man, seriously. What good one. So the PC, you know what? That's what, again, I like about the Analogue Pocket. It's like having a PC Engine GT, sticking those things in the back of it. Fantastic, man. Do you know what? There was a magazine that used to cover a lot of PC Engine stuff. Obviously, well, Grafx 16, Electronic Gaming Monthly, because I don't remember PC Engine being covered in UK magazines like Mean Machines and CVG, Computer and Video Games. Yeah, I don't remember them. I don't remember it being covered so much on there. Can you? Let me see if you can run across there. Yeah, you can. So as long as you don't get interrupted, you can run across the waterfall, which is very interesting, right? You know, Jackie Chan and his ninja skills. Or his kung fu skills. This would have been a great arcade game, you know. It would have been a great arcade game. I don't think it was an arcade game, unless I'm mistaken. I never saw this being referenced as an arcade game or anything like that. But, you know, there's a lot of games like that. There's still a lot of games on the PC Engine, I don't know. It's one system I like to go and play random games on sometimes. It is just, there's a lot of random games to find on there. Oh, so wanted that rice bowl, man. See that? Did you see the bird down there grabbing the fish there, man? Fantastic. Hopefully I can get myself a little bowl of rice, man. Oh, I wonder if the fish gives you energy. That's interesting. Nah, definitely not. I don't want to chance it down there. I've got one bit of health left. If I die, we move on. If not, oh. Yes! I think hopefully it's the boss now. I want you guys to see the boss in this, right? Because the boss is wicked. Oh, come on. Give me the boss. There's some really nice... Ah! See, I'll tell you what, a big difference between the PC Engine as well, right? Arcade games, we all know, as much as I like arcade games there, right? Arcade games were there to rob you, right? They were there to rob your money. There to make it difficult for you as much as possible, so you keep putting in that money. You know, the thing that I liked about the PC Engine games, a lot of the games were actually a bit more balanced, right? They were made, I guess, with being able to be completed in mind. Sorry guys, I'm having too much fun here with this. We definitely need to do some more games, but I really want you guys to see the boss because I really do think the boss looks good in this, right? The first one, if I remember correctly, he's got like these arms. You kind of jump on the arms to attack the boss. But again, oh, wow. It's aged really, really well. Ah, no, no. It's Hadouken time, man. Oh no. Okay, anyone else set a game down here? Wicked. Three, Retro Tuna, was there a good sequel to right, a sequel to the Jackie Chan game, is if that's so, right? Okay, you know what, who just mentioned that down there? Gekisha boy, right? You know what, I've actually got the translation of that. That's a difficult game to play, man, but guys, again, it's a unique game, man. Hopefully I've got it here. Hopefully I've bloody put it on here. No, have I not got it on here? Is it on, did I film it on something else? Did I just do it on a Mister? Unless I've got a folder on here called My Hacks. Let's have a look. No. I usually have a folder called My Hacks if I make one. No, I haven't got Gekisha boy, man. But you know what? We can run the non-translated version of it, right? Because I kind of know what the beginning part is. So let's go. Here we go, Gekisha boy. So this is interesting, right? This is a game that crosses like Operation Wolf with it crosses Operation Wolf with a platformy game, right? And the story and everything's really good. It's like your parents die or something, and then when they die, you want to become a photographer and you go and do it. I mean, the story makes no sense, man. It's nuts. Let's see if we see it. Anything here? Does anything pop up? And you've got your boss there, right? That kind of reminds me of like a Tekken character, right? It's mad, but this game is nuts, guys. It's nuts. And I've actually got a video on the channel having a look at the translation because the game was just wacky enough for me to want to check out, man. It was nuts. You know what? I've had enough. So guys, this game is hard. Billy, can you actually do the first level? Like I learned where everything was and done it, but the threshold for where, you know, how much you actually need is a lot, right? So you go one button to jump and one button to take a picture, right? So, and you run out of film, right? But you get bonus film for example, no, I missed the UFO. So that guy turns into an alien. So here you go. So he's given me extra film. Then he slips over the banana peel. So you can destroy the balls with, you need to go over that, go over the skateboard. So here we go, what's going to happen here? Okay, so I'm going to run out of stuff here, but you see there's some crazy stuff that you kind of need to pick up. Oops, I lost a lot of film, that's it, just kind of done. So look, there's stuff like crashes happening. So you see the helicopter there. Later on, you got Marilyn Manson there doing that classic kind of pose. Wicked, unloved my G, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Wicked. And yeah, this is where your boss kind of tells you off. Let's give this another run. I did actually play it a little bit. We'll do it. Scandal, I'm not checking out what the Dark Moon stuff is, man. What's going on? I hope you're not picking on everyone. Wicked. Yeah, you know what, Retro Tuner, there's a good fighter, and it's available to play on Fightcade, you know. So if you want multiplayer games on that, people actually play that on Fightcade, which makes it banging, man. So right, let's see if we can kind of make it count, right? Oh wow, wicked. There you go. See, as I've got, that's the whole kind of point. Get extra films, right? Oh no, I want to get that. Ooh. So I've got a lot of films here, right? That flasher. I swear that guy looks like he's got a flash. You kind of got your finger over stuff. You're trying, you're thinking, what's going on? Okay, so hey, I caught that little, you know, wind stream up there. The plane's gonna crash from what I remember. No, there's definitely a plane crash in this, guys. You see some, and you got to capture it. So a lot of the time, you're gonna kind of have to remember. She's gonna trip up. No. Okay, that was funny. And it's all about capturing the moment. So, you know, as a kid, if you had this game, you're going to learn the patterns and you're going to be like, okay, I need to get this done. But then what happens is the most difficult one in here, you're going to have to like, here we go, there you go. Was that the Galarian, right? That just kind of disappeared. So I got that one. Look, I got 10 films there. I'm actually doing really, really well in this, man. So there'll be one where you're jumping, right? And as you're jumping, you've got to aim while you jump and take a shot. So there's definitely, that's the plane crash. The plane's going to crash. Nah, I didn't get it. Okay. But it's the stuff you end up looking out for, right? So you learn the patterns and, you know, as a kid, you're more patient to that, right? Look, there's Superman up there or some kind of superhero anyway. So that was good. Oh, there's someone on a rocket. Okay. And it's like, you know, you see random people walking. You have oh. Yeah, you're kind of like a little bit weary, right? Because you don't know if they're going to change to something. Look, you got... I've got a lot of pictures. That Statue of Liberty does something. Oh, come on, do it. Okay, so you can't get the face, right? You got to get like the nether regions here. Okay, but again, like, guys, what a weird game, man. What a weird game. Oh, wicked. Philly, I just got your message, by the way. I'll see you. Oh, no, I can't. I won't be able to do anything now because unlike the Mister, it's not over a network, so I can't. There's no adjustments I can make. I can do it, but I will check those out, man. Because I did have some. I did get. Oh, guys, it's the first time I made it to the second level, guys. When I've got a video on the channel about this, right? And I never ever made it. I never ever made it to the second level. And when I say I tried. This is really, really bizarre, right? And that goes to show sometimes, right? When I was doing a video, I imagine I got frustrated, right? And upon getting frustrated, I'm just playing a lot worse. And now I've given it a break and I've gone back to it. I've actually made it to the second level. And honestly, when I say, like, I must have tried it at least 10 times when I've done the dedicated video about this. I've done the video for this when the translation first came out. Oh, there was someone popping out there. See, that's the thing. See, I should have jumped over that knife and saw who popped out of the alleyway, right? In order to, in order to kind of capture that shot. And again, that's like learning the stuff there. It's just nuts, absolutely bananas. But I recommend, like, try this game out. Try it out. You know, you might like it more than you think you'll like it, right? So I need to find something. No. I've got 2 shots left. Oh, we've got a topless lady walking down there. 1 shot, make it count. I need to catch something that... Alright, that's it. I'm dead. I'm out. Ooh. Spider-Man homebrew app. Okay, let's have a look. Oh wow, okay, what's the Scandal? You got a DMCA notice. So Scandal, is that a YouTube channel you've got, or where was the DMCA notice? Like, fill us in. I'll try and chat some of that stuff and have a look at it. Right, I think I saw our regular Michael McCann say Devil Crush. So let's whack on a little bit of Devil Crush. Now I know Devil Crush and Alien Crush are regarded as maybe even the best pinball games, right? I'll be honest with you, they never appealed to me. They never ever appealed to me. I remember seeing them, and I remember seeing them in magazines. I remember them getting rated so heavy, right? Oh, sorry, I've put the wrong game on. I thought I put on Devil Crush. So I know people really regarded these like highly, right? Like really highly. The pinball game, Alien Crush, Devil Crush. I don't know. I've never really been too much into pinball games, right? I mean, I tried the pinball. I'm going to go slow, right? Because, you know, I'm an old guy. I never really got into them, right? So am I... Oh, okay. So I need to... Oh, here we go. I'll tell you where I have been playing pinball, and you guys are going to laugh, right? I've been playing pinball. Okay. Okay, I can see why people like it, man. It's fantastic with everything you got running on the table. I've been playing pinball with KFC. You know when you buy KFC and you spend over £3? you get to play their pinball game, and then you can win food. So I've been winning stuff on that, right? But you know, you've got a problem, right, with junk food when you get a notification. You're in the KFC app. You're in a KFC app, right, playing the pinball game to try and win some free chicken, right? You get a notification from McDonald's telling you what the offer of the day is, and you check your email. There's an email from Subway saying, you know, you're 300 points away from a sandwich. So I was like, okay, that's a problem there. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should have. This is good. You can see as soon as you play it, just the way the table is and everything, it's fantastic. The only thing is with pinball, I feel cheated somewhat, right? Because when that ball goes down the middle, right? What can you do? I mean, is there a way that you hit it so it doesn't go down the middle? I'm just not quite sure. I do like the fact that obviously there's multiple tables going up, so if you keep it high enough, maybe you'll never ever lose. I know a lot of the guys that are into FPGA gaming, even a lot of the guys that are into retro gaming, are really into pinball machines. Some of them even, especially the guys in the USA that have got big houses, right? They've got like multiple pinball machines, man. So yeah, this game's good, man. I can see why people liked it. You know, maybe if I actually got this on the PC Engine, I would have liked it and played it, but I never got it. It was, I mean, I saw this where I got my games from, right? It was something that I could have got, but you know, there was choices there, right? There was like, oh, do I get this game or do I get something else? And I kind of picked something else. I was always like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go get myself something else. But yeah, it's a good game. I imagine like Devil Crush is the better of the two, from what I understand, right? Devil Crush being the better game, or the newer game. I'm sure Alien Crush had its perks as well, but man, Devil Crush was, yeah, I remember this was in the magazines, right? So do you know what? Going back to the point of not seeing this in any of the UK magazines, maybe I saw this on like in Electronic Gaming Monthly or something, or maybe it was a UK magazine, right? And maybe they covered it a little bit. But again, like a good pinball game, I can imagine this being actually a very good fit for the Analogue Pocket, you know, to play in handheld mode. It's just simple. It doesn't require a lot of dexterity on the pad. So yeah, decent game, man. Decent game. But yeah, let's. Oh wow, I've gone inside their head. Right, let's try something else. This game's good. Oh, okay. CD. Oh, do you know? I love, homie. We're not doing CD games today, my bro, because the CD one, I haven't got lots of games on it. B, the games are still a work in progress. It's not in a state yet. Once it gets a little bit better, once it gets an update, I'll definitely do a stream on the CD stuff. But you know what? Let's go to the original Lords of Thunder. I don't know if it came before or after, right? But what we can do, and right, let's go Legendary Axe, right? Right, what the? Legendary, wait, guys, anyone got the name for Legendary Axe? Am I? Oh no, it's under T, isn't it? Is it under T? No, here we go. Oh, here we go. Legendary Axe, right. I must have been blind, missing it. Sorry, I've got so many folders in here. Now, I know some people said Legendary Axe 2, people I speak to say they kind of like the game. I tried it. I don't like it. I don't like it, really. I like Legendary. And this is right. This game just brings me sheer joy, because when I actually got my PC Engine, the first game I got with it, I got it with one game. It was the Legendary Axe, guys. And let's have the soundtrack, right? So you're gonna hear. Do you know, like my main jingle that I used for ages? I still use it, right? I've updated it to the new one. This is it. So I love the soundtrack for this game, man. This was, do you know what? And I still remember, right? This is just coming back now. When I got my PC Engine, we only had one TV in the house. And when I came home with it, however, I don't remember how I hustled it, what I exchanged to get it, how many trolleys I collected, and how many part-time jobs I did to get it, right? But once I knew I was getting it and I finally got it, when I come home, my aunt was over, right, from another country, and she was staying with my mum, right? And she was watching Wimbledon, right? So I got this when Wimbledon, the tennis tournament, was on, right? And yeah, man, I had to wait until Wimbledon was over before I could actually play it, man. So yeah, I had to wait a long time. Remember those days? One TV in the house, man. If my mum was watching something, it weren't happening. So I remember at some point, before I hustled my own TV, I managed to get a black and white TV. Oh, again, I should get a little something here. This game's tough, guys. I could not complete this game. Could not complete. I tried very, very hard. I mean, I'm not doing the greatest job now, but even when I was young, guys, when I was on this and I was actively, like at one point on my new system, like I said, this was the only game that I had. I really wanted to complete it. I could not complete it. So the game on Jalico Mega System 1 called Astyanax, aka the Lord of King. That game there is made by the same guys, and you can kind of see. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. I really need to get used to that jump timing and everything. Right, let's try and do this. You know, you've got good controls over the jumps. I'm just expecting there to be, I guess, maybe classic Vania style stuff out there. I can't believe that. I feel like I'm getting robbed now. And he's coming down to finish the job. I wish if I could do a superhero jump up, man. Sorry guys, I've made you watch like me climb up a ladder and do some bad jumping. And I hate you can't jump and go on that. I don't know how I'd feel about this game now, right? If I played it for the first time, you know, without any nostalgia attached to it. I swear I'm nervous doing these jumps. Oof. At least you get a decent amount of health, you know? The bosses, you got a couple of beers, man. Oh, sorry, Unloved Homie, you know what? I might have the game you mentioned. I think I had it mistaken, completely wrong, so I apologize for that. I was thinking of a completely different game when you asked for, was it Lords of Thunder, right? I think I'm thinking Lord of King was the other one I was thinking of. Oh, I see a Gallagher 99 in there standing out. Okay, no, I see Air Zonk before that. Let's do Air Zonk. Air Zonk is one of the games that someone actually pointed out to me when I've done a best 33 games on the PC Engine. Now, I can't remember seeing it, but I don't ever remember playing it. Wicked. Beer of Legend, wicked. Wicked. We'll do Gallagher 99 as well. Unloved Homie, wicked. No sequel, people started calling it that after UK Games Mags made up the name as they couldn't read Japanese. Okay, wicked. So, Legendary Axe 2, so Retro Tuner, what UK Games magazines actually covered PC Engine? Because I don't remember much coverage for the PC Engine, you know. Did CVG cover them? I'm pretty sure Mean Machines didn't, but I could be wrong. I mean, there must have been some coverage, right? Because I remember reading about Street Fighter and the 6-button joypad on there and everything. So there was definitely coverage on there. So let's have a look. Wicked. Let me go through some of the chat. Oh, nice. If it runs a demo. So, yeah. Look. I could be. So I'm looking to see where Scandal. Okay, so my homebrew app that hasn't been touched for 5 years, but you could use it to dump your keys. Oh, okay, cool. And what was the keys for, Scandal? Was it for what machine was it for? Was it for the Wii U or something? I imagine that was something people dumped keys for. Oh, Governor's in the house. Wicked, wicked. Oh, thank you, Gov. Thank you for ordering the merchandise. Amazing. Good to have you around, Governor. Okay, wow. So 5 years after you got a DMCA, man, that is absolutely mental, man. Nintendo don't mess around, man. Has anyone seen that meme where there's this kid in like the Philippines and he really likes the Nintendo Switch, right? And what he does is he gets a bit of cardboard and he draws his own Nintendo Switch and he's like, oh, and he draws his own Nintendo Switch and Doug Bowser, the CEO Nintendo America is so touched by it that he goes over to Philippines and he sues this little kid for 31 million or something. It was really funny the way it was written. Oh, so sorry, Retro Tuner, I'm mistaken then. So it must have been in Mean Machines, CVG and everything that I saw a lot of coverage for the PC Engine. So cheers for that. Much appreciated. I definitely remember more CVG than Mean Machines, but guys, you know what, it's that memory part is a haste down there. Right, let's give this a quick play. Guys, my ex-boss is in the house. Please tell him which is Gov 2018. Even though he's not my boss anymore, I've got a lot of love for the guy, man. A lot of love to him and the family. Guy was good to me for the 12 years that I worked for him, man. So mad props to you as always, Governor 2018, man. You are missed, man. You are missed. Right, let's do a bit of earzonk. Man, again, look at the art style for this, man. PC Engine is just, it is dope. Right, manual, alone. I don't know this game well enough to know what. I'm just going to go auto, right? Because I've got no idea what this actually offers. Again, wow. You kind of come flying in, right? Oh, nice. It's got the auto fire thing on here. I mean, this would be a cute em up, right? Yeah, banging. Hopefully it's not too loud. I can see like the bar again. You know what I love about it? I love the fact that it's so related to PC Kid, right? And that's another one as well. What's the Japanese version of BC Kid called, right? I mean, we can get BC Kid, right, or Bonk's Adventure or whatever, right? But again, I remember it as PC Kid. That's what. Wow! Look at the option, man. It's like some kind of fat round cow. This is amazing. Oh wow! Is this the time already? Guys, it's going to be half hour tops left, 15 minutes to half hour left of this stream, man. Honestly, I think I could actually do like a 4 or 5 hour stream just the PC Engine. I think it's one that I'm going to have to revisit again at some point. Maybe a part 2 of the stream. Earzonk is fantastic, guys. I'm big again. I don't know what's better, to be big or small, right? Because really, if you're smaller, you've got a smaller hurt box, and yeah, you're not gonna get hit by stuff, right? Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm smaller, but I've got a big cow. Wicked. Yeah, this game's good, man. This game's good. Billy, I just looked over at chat, and have I seen the movie The Wizard? That's the old one, right? With a guy from the Wonder Years. Is that the one? I think I've seen it, and I saw it years and years ago. Okay, I'm doing a really bad job here. I love the slowdown, man. That's so amazing about FPGA as well. That slowdown recreation as it is on hardware, right? Yeah. Gov28, you know what? I'll give you that. You'll always be the boss. You'll always be the boss. Cannot argue with that. You know, you treated me good for so many years, so I'll always give you mad props. Okay, Earzonk is fantastic, guys. Have we got anything else you guys want to see? If not, I'd really like to go through some of the arcade ports that I played on this that I really liked. So, in fact, let's do that now because there just ain't enough time to cover PC Engine, man. So let's go. So, was there an American version? What I mean, America had it had nothing compared to like the Japanese. Okay, let's go Ninja Spirit and then we'll go the other one, right? So the USA, right, had like a percentage or like a fraction of what Japan had. Japan had a lot more games for it, guys. This game is wicked, but there's a part to this, man. There's a part in it. I was speaking to Mr. Walrus about this game as well when he's talking about it, and I said it's a great game, and he hates the same part. Right, guys, something really weird here, right? In this game here, right? Let's see if I can. Okay, cool. Right, let me just see something. So I had the Japanese version, right? And in here, I used to see like Mr. Heli written here or something. So it was mad. I can't remember what it was. As a kid, I used to think maybe I could play Mr. Heli. Right, let's try PC Engine mode. I can't remember what that is, right? Oh, okay, I can change it to PC Engine mode or arcade mode. We'll go with PC Engine mode. So game start, right? Here we go. Again, guys, this game, so darn stylish, man. So darn stylish. Just wicked, like. And guys, if you're Game Boy fans, try the Game Boy DMG version of this game. Like it is just next level good, man. Alan D, we can do Vigilante, man. I was never, be honest with you, I was never a fan, right? Being this, like select this to change it. They should have made it start, right? This was my favorite one, right? you can kind of jump around and move that around. But playing it later, I realized that's actually not the best weapon. It just felt really good to have the grappling hook. And you know what you've got annoying here? You've got that dude at the bottom, man. You know what? I'm gonna have to change weapon. Let me go sword. So you've got him at the bottom that's just sticking you, man. Again, banging soundtrack, man. So again, you want the options. I want the power, man. Give me power. Like the midway boss is decent in this. The first boss is wicked in this. Bosses in this are epic, actually. Okay, so, right, the arcade version, if I remember correctly, you're like one hit and dead, right? PC Engine version, you're multiple hits, so that's cool, that's cool. Let me change it a bit. I want power-ups though, man. I'm not getting the power-ups. I need the power-ups, man. Again, a lot of madness going on in here, man. I feel like I need to play this on an arcade stick. I don't think I could play this. Oh, you know, I need the PC Engine controller to play it at the very least. The PC Engine controller is really, really good. In fact, if anyone in the UK has got a spare PC Engine controller, the Japanese one, I really, really want to get one because I've got my snack adapters that I can use right, let's change it to bombs for a bit. Now I think I'm going to go Ninja Stars. Yes, I've got snack adapters, and I really, really want to. I really, really want to use an original PC Engine controller, right? Because the 8-bit doll one I've got, it's decent, but I've got the Turbo Grafx one, man. I bought it from CEX, so it was like luck of the draw what I got, because they kind of had all three listed as at one point. I'm not sure if they've separated them now, but let's get that. But yeah, I ended up getting a Turbo Grafx one, so I want an original wired controller, right? Okay, so you know what? Again, really good weapon just to kind of move it around and do that. Okay, this wasn't too hard. Look at this. This is the boss. Okay, so the bombs are quite powerful, right? Obviously, I've got the options. I mean, trying to jump up and do that with a sword would be something else. But you know what? Seriously, I could keep playing this until I get to the part where all the ninjas are down on one part and you have to like go down and attack everything. So let's now go Vigilante, right? Right, I remember Vigilante was a big game when it came out, guys. I remember it was mad. Like, people really, really liked Vigilante. I played it. I found it really difficult first time I played it, and every time I play it now, I don't know, I never have the urge to kind of play this game. Yo, SNK Kev's in the house. Wicked, man. How you doing, man? Good to have you here. Good to have you. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, man. Yeah, so this was, guys, this game was big. So I guess the reason Vigilante was so big, it was, correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, but it was like a big evolution of, what's that game, Kung Fu Master? You know, where you kind of walk along, get at the end, and I guess like China Warrior is similar to that as well. So let's give this a quick go. Again, weren't really the game for me, but I remember this game being big in the arcade. I remember my uncle that used to have the ST. He loved this game. He showed it to me. He said the graphics on it are amazing and everything. And I think did he have it for his Atari ST? I'm pretty sure he did, right? I know we've got the arcade core for this as well, for the arcade. This actually feels all right, you know. I don't know where it was. You know what? I must have played, right? For me not to like this game, right? It's a bit manic. For me not to like this game, I must have played like, yeah, very Kung Fu Masterish, right? I must have played. I'm thinking now, I must have played like a computer version that wasn't that good, you know, like a bad version, because everyone was cashing in on Vigilante, right? Vigilante was that, it was the game of its time. It was the best game for the week or the month, you know, it came out for. Everyone was talking about it. It just looked good. Everyone loved this game, but I must have played a bad version of it, man, because to be honest, the arcade version's all right. You know, having played that bad version of it, like, my memory's always been tainted of this game. It's always been like, you know what, this game is no good. Like, I'm not into it. Well, I like that jumping attack. It looks so cool. Wow. when you get grabbed though, man, they get your energy very much, very much, if not like a spiritual successor to Kung Fu Master, man. And I guess that's why people like it so much, or loved it so much even, because people love Kung Fu Master, right? Well, there we go. I'll get another life. Okay, cool. Let's carry on. Someone actually used AI to do a picture of, they posted it. I can't remember where they posted it. I was looking at it and laughing, right? They, of all the guys grabbing you, like 3 guys on each side grabbing you. Oh, that was the first boss, wasn't it? Okay, cool. Let's do the boss then. Oh wow, nice. We grabbed you up there, wicked. Protect your toes. That's actually nice. So the first boss you're beating, I wonder how close this is to the arcade, right? I might try the arcade version later on the Pocket, just to see what it's kind of like. But oh, okay, he's not actually losing health. So maybe do I need to kick him in the toes? Right, okay, I'm definitely doing something wrong there. Let me... Ah, okay, cool. Alright, let's try something else. Wicked. Do you know what? It's a scandal. The Spectrum actually had a lot of really good games on there, man. But let's go, right. Oh, okay, with flying kicks. Wicked, cool. Nice one, Filet. Well, another time. Maybe I'll play the arcade version on the Pocket once the stream kind of ends. But what did I want to have a look at? Right. Remember this game, guys? I like this game, man. I really hope we see like the arcade version come. Like this just looked wicked in the arcade. Mizu, is that Yoki Duchuki? Is that a game? Wicked. If that is, then cool. I'll look for it. Remember, try and write them in capitals, guys. It stands up when I kind of go through there. Again, guys, this is a wicked game. Okay. Let's see if options lets us put an easy mode. Okay. Oh, okay, nice. You know, I'm gonna have to go original color, man. Play level. Oh, okay. Is that? So is play level long? Is that like an additional screen? I wonder. Is that gonna be the arcade? Banging soundtrack again. Again, great arcade port of the PC Engine, man. You know, it's not going to be identical to the arcade version, but man, it's very much so like the arcade version. In your own house. I used to rock this on a Commodore 64, man. So I think they've made the longer version, right? Shall we? Let's check it out, right? I'm curious now. That long option. So let me just go. Let me just load it again, and I'm just going to go straight into the game. And it's not going to be long. In fact, let's check out options, right? Okay, so that's normal, right? I'm just going to leave it on that. And no, it's the same. Okay, cool. I don't know what I thought. Maybe it was like a longer screen or something, but definitely not the case. But again, a good game. This was a marvel in the arcade, man. The screen was like further in. I don't know if it had like mirrors or anything for effect. It had like a double screen in there. It just looked wicked, man. The arcade machine. To be honest, I never played the arcade game too much. It was quite difficult. But on a C64, this was good. I remember this being a good, fun game on a C64. Feel like playing like Ninja Warriors Returns now on the Switch. Guys, that Contra on the Switch is a disappointment. You know, I think I'm going to pick it up on the PC version, but it's too expensive to buy at the moment. So I may have to you know, I've bought the Switch version, so I may have to borrow the PC version to play now. I didn't realise. I thought because it was a 2 game, I just thought it would be running at 60 FPS and being all good. But again, really good game. I've actually got, like, there's an agency that once you do YouTube, they give you promos of games, and they cover a lot of games, man. I just don't have time to take them up on all the offers. Once in a while, if the kids want a Switch game, and it's got to be like a 2D Switch game or something, I'll cover it. But what I might do is I might show them my Twitch channel next time and say, look, I'll stream it on Twitch. That way, you know, I'll commit to I'll commit to playing the game and streaming it or doing a video. Videos on the channel, I kind of want to keep it very much related to either FPGA or retro gaming from around the FPGA kind of era, and stuff that might complement it. Like, you know, like I don't mind doing like when I've done like an Amber Nick handheld, the one that was like a Saturn controller, because that was interesting. But I can't do like a new game. But it's nice to get. It's nice that there's some agencies out there that yeah, they'll give, you know, they'll say to you, here's a game, you can have it. We just need, you know, a video on there. It's interesting because what you get is you get some of the bigger companies. They use this person that, rather than getting to the big YouTubers, like let's say Modern Vintage Gamer or I don't know, IGN, My Life in Gaming, they'll just approach all the micro YouTubers, you know, someone with a couple of hundred subscribers, someone with 500 subs, whatever, right? And what they'll do is, because those guys will end up making videos, you'll get, when you do a search, you'll start getting a lot more videos of their game on there. So it'll produce a lot more search results on YouTube. And hey, you never know what one of those videos from someone not as big might end up doing really, really well. So it's an interesting concept, right? I mean, it's interesting how these bigger companies use a smaller channel to get distribution out there to like lesser known stuff. So that was kind of interesting, right? What was the other game that someone said, okay, so let's go to that. Let's see, let's go straight to Y. Oh, here we go, Wicked, we've got it. Nice, excellent. Yeah, you know what, that's one thing, Scandal, with the older stuff. Yeah, you need to get them recapped, especially when you know certain consoles, like for example, like the Game Gear, or certain older machines are known to have something that decaps sooner rather than later. I think Mega Drives as well. I guess pretty much anything old that you've got. So, oh, I love this game. Thank you. Thank you for pointing at that, dude. I played this game. I'm pretty sure I saw this in the arcade, and then I was shocked when this was out for the PC Engine. Like, I was like, wow, this is actually out for PC Engine. I never had this for the PC Engine, you know. I actually wanted to get this on the PC Engine. I was looking for it, but yeah, I just can't. I can't remember what it was called. And with PC Engine, there wasn't too many places. Retro Tuner, like, I don't know. Let me know what your experience was getting games, right? But I couldn't get too many games for the PC Engine. I was very limited to what I could get. I kind of had to stick to second-hand games from Musical Video Exchange, right, in Notting Hill Gate. But you did have some other places, maybe like Advanced Consoles, that had them, and there was a few rare places that had it. But yeah, this game is wicked, man. I won't remember the name. I just got to remind myself that it begins with the letter Y, right? And hopefully there's a translation of this out, because that would be fantastic, right? To have a translation of this. Wow, Half-5 guys, I'm going to start having to wrap it up soon. So what a wicked game, man. I bet this is the kind of game Philae likes, man. Yeah, Philae looks wicked. Yeah, no, Mitchell, that thing with what am I doing here? Let me just get out and play the game. Yeah, that works. That works really, really good. Daddy Malt Classic, right? What is this? Okay. I need to pick the bottom option surely, but I'm spamming the buttons. That's got to be out. Yeah, I'm out. Wicked. Yeah, man, love this game. Absolutely loved it. There is a Wonder Swan core for this, dude. You can get a Wonder Swan core for this, and it's a very, very good core. I think it was ported over by Adam Gastinu, man. I Am Ag, who was, so when OpenFPGA came about, there was I Am Ag that ported out a whole bunch of. Oh, I can do a fireball, yeah. Okay. I can't seem to attack that thing. So I Am Ag ported a whole bunch of cores over from the Mister over to the Analogue Pocket, and that was really good. So you ended up getting, you know, like, or PC Engine, for example. This core's ported over by Ag. Okay. All right, wicked. Let's test something else now, man. Oh, Salamander, wicked. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Salamander. Is it actually called Salamander on here though? Let's have a look. Shinobi was good on here. Oh, Rastan Saga 2, I like that game. Okay, Salamander, wicked. Look. Oh, wicked. Nice one. Yeah, my first game was Legendary Axe, man. Will always be special to me, man. It's hard to play. Yeah, definitely beginner. Please give me okay. Oh wow, get the options straight away. Yeah, man, I'm digging this beginner thing, guys. Got the shield. That's not the shield I like though. Do you know what, guys? Did anyone actually ever use Ripple, right? I prefer Ripple to that dual shot thing. Oh, okay. Oh, it's got the other button for missiles, man. Which if it was on one button. So I prefer Ripple to the double shot, right? But laser was always the first choice for me. That was what I always wanted. Oh, okay. I was hoping to kind of get that one there. Wicked. Again, I really do like all these games. Can't go wrong with them. And it's interesting checking all of these out. You know, whether it was on the MSX recently. I do like the fact that this beginner mode is in here, giving me options and power-ups from the word go that I am not getting because I wanted to get everything, but I ended up with nothing. So, wicked. Yeah, so laser was always the power-up for me, man. Although I don't think Ripple is bad, right? I think Ripple's decent. I just think, oh, nice, more options. Yeah, I just think the laser does it's just a much better power up, man. Dual shot never into, but with games like Parodius where some of the characters have the Ripple as their most powerful shot, or as the better shot anyway, you end up kind of appreciating it a little bit more. Guys, PC Engine is so good. Seriously, if you haven't played it, like, play it, man. I wonder if I do get the laser in this, right? I think if I was to play this, I would, just because of how I'm used to stuff, I think I'd pick the manual mode, and that's just because I like picking the power-ups. That's one of the things I do really enjoy about this game. It's like I want to be able to pick my power-ups, right? Right, have we got any other suggestions in here? If not, there's plenty of games I can pick as well, man. Let's have a look. So there was something that I saw. So Shinobi was good on this from what I remember as well. I think it was better than the Master System version. Well, I guess it will be. This is more powerful. Oh, it's in KK. You use Ripple, yeah, wicked. Yeah, see, in Parodius, I've kind of, that's where I kind of used the Ripple more. I don't know. Maybe it's just playing like the earlier games and thinking, yeah, you know what? Sorry, pardon me. Yeah, so again, this isn't nothing. It's nothing close to the arcade, man. I mean, it's a version of Shinobi to enjoy. Soundtrack's there though. But yeah, Ripple I never got into until Parodius, man. Parodius, I played it and I was like, okay, this is actually all right. I don't know. Lasers with options have always kind of been the main thing for me. This is one thing I've always liked in Shadow Dancer and Shinobi. You know, when you got this guy who's got the shield, as long as you keep firing ninja stars at him, he can't attack, and you can go in and kind of swipe him. So, okay, that is the magic. I just wanted to remember what the magic was, and it's the select button. So, see, Bloody Wolf got it right. So, like, just picture a controller. If you're unfamiliar with PC Engine, let me give you the NES thing, right? So NES, you've got the BA button, and then you've got start and select. So start is the button that's closer to, start's the button that is closer to your B and A button, right? So Bloody Wolf, your grenade is actually the start button. It's select to pause, which I think is really, really good. But a lot of games that use 3 buttons in this, like Shinobi, for example, it has select as your magic, and it has start as pause, whereas it would be better to have select as pause and start as your magic because it's closer and it's a little bit more accessible to you. I mean, you know, when you're playing stuff on a Mister and doing emulation, you've got the option of like changing the buttons and having duplicate buttons and everything on this. So you can move your buttons around. You can do it in this core as well. So that's really, really good. Come on, get up. Look, those things were Spider-Man. You know, there's a friend of mine called Retro Crisis who does a channel, and I watched one of his videos, and you know, like those things were like Spider-Man, and then they had to change the colors to kind of avoid the potential lawsuit. Guys, I could actually 1cc Shinobi, you know, or I could at one point. Actually, no, who am I kidding? I only 1cc'd it with rewind on the Switch version. So that was a lie. I couldn't live with myself if I said that. I 1cc'd it with rewind, right? I know it doesn't count. I know it's cheap, but I really wanted to do it. I was like, I want to finish this game, and the rewind feature is so good. Guys, Shinobi on the Switch is wicked. Absolutely wicked. Like a must-try of a game, right? What we got left? Ooh, any other games down there? Ooh, okay, I'm not seeing much there. Wicked. All right, let's have a look. Let's see. There's... so Space Harriers on Splathouse. See, I'm never the biggest fan of Splathouse. I didn't mind it. A lot of people love it. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Wicked, yeah. What you know? What? Yeah, once, yeah. I can get quite far. I can get to like, you know, if I really put my mind to it, I can get to the second boss and maybe even beat it sometimes. The helicopter one. Again, not too bad, right? I mean, it's not like arcade, but it's you've still got Space Harrier, right? I want to find a game that what was like a cutting. I'm just drawing a blank. Let me go to the top, right? So okay, so let's go. Let's go Japan with oh, have you guys seen Batman? Guys, Batman is wicked on this. Batman is so darn good, man. Right, wicked. Guys, just give me one more game in oh, Gallagher, sorry, Gallagher. That's going to be the last game we do, Gallagher. Gallagher, got to remember that. Don't forget Pixel. Don't forget, we need to do Gallagher. We need to do Gallagher. Right, guys, this game is wicked. Look at it. It's Batman, but it's like Pac-Man, but it is just wicked. And you know what? No one likes mimes, right? I mean, I don't have anything against them personally. But yeah, this was just... So I've got this, you know, not knowing what the game entailed or anything. I was expecting like a Batman action game, if I'm completely honest, right? I was like, I'm going to get a Batman action game. And when I got this, I was like, okay, you know what? I do actually like this game. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, man. So I would recommend this as one of the weird games to try out. There was someone that recommended a game near the beginning. I think it began with an M. I can't exactly recall what it was, but that was weird. The one where you're like this little spiral spring thing that can shoot. Fantastic. I mean, look at this, man. Like, look how good Batman is. You know what, Batman? Oh, okay, cool. Batman on the Mega Drive. Not something I've really played too much. Batman on the C64 was the one that I liked, man. That was Batman the movie. You know the Michael Keaton movie when they had that. Again, this is just so darn good, man. I don't know what it is about this game. I just absolutely loved it, man. It is Pac-Man with a twist. But yeah, I strongly recommend this game to like anyone out there. It's a very like games like this are a very good fit on the Analogue Pocket. Anything like, you know, the biggest gripe I have, and I'll say it, you know, is the D-pad on the Analogue Pocket. It's good, it's not bad, it's not great. For shmups, it's not great. I can't do circular movements. For fighting games, I can do quarter circles, half circles, all right. What I can't do is when I try and jump either forward or back, I can't remember which one, it always goes either up or right. Like that diagonal doesn't register too well. Well, I forget you get multiple things on there. Right, let's go Gallagher on here. Right, let's have a look. So Gallagher 88, wicked. So you know what, I don't mind some of these games. Wicked, thank you. I got the 10 nano early, wicked. Yeah, it's got. Oh guys, I'm gonna have it in a Saturday video. Like someone mentioned, you can buy refurbished DE10 nanos directly from Thoracic, so that might be an interesting thing for someone. Okay, all right, let's go single. So that might be interesting for someone that wants one that's out there. Okay, again, the soundtrack's wicked. All right, I'm digging the colors, man. It just looks so good, like amazing. It's all 2D, but it just looks so 3D, that effect, right? You know, in their day, like these type of games were amazing. Space Invaders, Gallagher, the whole lot of them, man. Like fantastic games, man. I guess would it be right calling stuff like Gallagher and Space Invaders like the granddaddy of shmups? You know, you can't move up and down. You're only moving left and right, but you know, it is really a shmup, isn't it? The granddaddy of shmups. At least that's the way I kind of see it, right? You know, things have to evolve. Ooh, okay, guys, let's call one more game. I've got time for one more game, and we'll have a look at that. Just write it just by itself, no the text, just in block capitals, and we'll have a look. If I don't get one by the time, okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, let's do another life. Sorry, because I forget there's a delay there. Let me do this life now. Oh, there's a bomb as well. Wow, I didn't realize. No, there's not a bomb. That's me. Okay, so guys, one other game, block capitals. If not, I will find find one. You know, that's one thing. I'll say I got into the Mister for arcade gaming, right? And the Analogue Pocket more for, to be honest, more for everything, more for handheld gaming, right? So Game Boy stuff and whatever else. But you know what, PC Engine is I'm just so glad it's there. I mean, PC Engine is something that would tempt me. I'd be like, what, it's got PC Engine on there, it's accurate, it's amazing. Yeah, I need to get that. So PC Engine, but again, it goes back to me liking a lot of the arcade games, and the home ports were on the PC Engine. Right, wicked. Ooh, right, who got there first? All right, you know what? I'm gonna do those two and then go. So Outrun and Bonk Free. Outrun and Bonk Free, that's what we finish on, right? So let's go. Oops, sorry, forgetting my alphabet here. Outrun and then finally Bonk Free. And dude, I'm not gonna have time to do Mizu Free. I said it'll be 5:45 latest, and it's there. My wife is gonna have dinner ready, and I have to try not to pee her off. So she's cool, right? Banging. Okay, is it automatic? I can't see a gear here, you know? Yeah, I guess it is. No way you're doing 260 kilometers in first gear, right? I mean, that's just mad. So I'm actually having homemade pizza today for dinner, which I'm really looking forward to. It's completely different to what outside pizza's like, or, you know, if you're talking like authentic Italian pizza, or like, you know, chicken shop pizza, it's kind of unique, man, and I'm a big fan of it. So we haven't had it since like last year. So I was speaking and I said, you know, can we have pizza? The kids like it as well. So yeah, we're gonna go and do pizza, man. Again, one of the best gaming soundtracks, right? Magical Sound Shower. All right, let's do like another 25 seconds of this. When I see Outrun, I always remember that MTV advert, you know, in real life you don't get another quarter. Oh wow, flickery, wicked. This has to be one of the best gaming soundtracks. The original arcade one, of course, but you know, this one has its charm as well, right? Bonk Free. See, I played Bonk 1 a lot. That's the only one I had, right? But yeah, Bonk Free. Okay, Bonk Free, Bonk's Big Adventure. Not something I'm too familiar with, to be honest, but you know, it'll be interesting to I should really play Bonk 2, man. A friend of mine recommends it a lot, like a lot. You think that's like a boss, right? That could effectively be a boss, but it's just one of the things at the beginning. Okay, I went big, I went small. You know, one thing I really liked about this, right, was, whoops, was this. You know, you're playing, yeah, this was just so much fun. That thing was in the way. It was so much fun just kind of playing, what was it, like playing jump pass with them or whatever, you know? Oh, Scandal, thank you very much, man. Thank you for the super like, much appreciated. I'm just trying to see what that last game was in chat as well that someone said, because I might put that out for the outro or something. Wicked. Do you know what? See this little meat, I don't know, steak on the bone or whatever it is. It just looks so damn tasty, man. Okay, I've gone small ear zonk style. Okay, I've got bounce off walls and everything. Oh wow. Again, very good how it played, you know, with a big head. Yeah, first one's always my favourite. Got spiked, so you should be able to, yeah. You can climb up waterfalls as well, man. Yeah, the Bonk games are worth revisiting, man. They're worth revisiting. They're very good platformers, man. They make a very good mascot. He makes a very good mascot. Wow. Oh, I saw an extra life there in the cloud. Don't know if anyone spotted that. I've actually, oh no, I need to go in a water park, right? Let's go. No, okay, ahead. I think, is this the one that's out for the PC Engine CD? There's a PC Engine CD version out, right? Wicked, wicked. Right, what was the last game where I said, ooh, okay, Power Drift, right? I'm going to run Power Drift just when I kind of do the outro, but I won't play it, I'll just run the game. Did Bonk came out? Guys, the Amiga version of Bonk is really good. Really, really good. That's one. Obviously, we've got the PC Engine version, so we don't really need to play the Amiga version, but man, the Amiga version is good. Right, so let's go Power Drift now. And I'll just do the kind of outro here. But yeah, that's really, really good. I imagine there'll be an American version. I think I just saw it. Oh, we didn't do oh, that's Power Golf, right? That is Power Drift I saw there, wasn't it? Power Drift, right, okay. Sorry. Oh, here we go, Power Drift, wicked. Alright. Let's let it run. Hopefully it will have some Mizu. Hopefully you'll be able to see some gameplay and whatnot, but yeah, that's PC Engine's a lot of fun, guys. Analogue Pocket is wicked. Like, I recommend it to anyone, right? So if you're watching this channel and, for example, you're not you don't have an FPGA device, I mean, chances are most of you have. If you haven't, Mister's absolutely wicked. Analogue Pocket is wicked. If you want a hybrid console where you want to play it in front of the TV, then you want to take it out like Nintendo Switch style and just play it on the go, the Analogue Pocket is fantastic, and it's getting better. I'm really hoping that the two-player controls, at the moment you can't adjust two-player controls on this, which kind of sucks. So, you know, if you want to play, like, let's say you want to play CPS2 games and you want to configure a 6-button stick, you can't do a great job of it at the moment on two-player side. So hopefully, you know, some other stuff will come out for it. It's an awesome device, guys. Analogue Pocket is fantastic. Absolutely love it. Hopefully in the future we'll get more handheld FPGA consoles. Just want to say thank you, like, to everyone for tuning in. All the regulars, Scandal UK, Philae, SNK, Kev, Unloved Homie, Mizu, Lord Metroid, all of you guys out there. If I haven't named you personally, Alan D, Leo, guys, thank you so much. Like, really appreciate you coming over to live streams. I want to give a shout out to a lot of people in the scene as well that are just super awesome, and in particular Obsidian.dev, really, really nice guy that's just come out of the blue and is bringing over a lot of arcade cores. So let's give the merch a final filthy plug. And yeah, so remember, guys, all the merch that is going on the channel, 10% of the profits will go towards FPGA development. So if you do like any of it, consider getting it, but only get it if you like it, guys. Like, I won't expect anyone to wear a t-shirt, you know, if they don't like what it looks like. If you like some of it, that's like the Shadow Dancer thing that we've done. So big shout out to Donato Designs as well for actually doing all the work and everything there. So wicked, man. Everyone, yeah, enjoy your evening, enjoy your day, enjoy your night, wherever you are in the world. All good, guys. But you know what? Absolutely wicked. Yeah, man. Have a good one, and take care of each other. Take care of one another, guys. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.